I wanna circle back around real quick to the detriment of marriages because of the sacrificial nature of, parenting children, and the putting them on the pedestal and putting them, that quote, thou shalt have no other gods before me. um just in relation to my own personal experiences, um and how it has molded and shaped me as a woman, as a mom, as a wife, as a person. You know what I'm saying? My parents did not put us before their marriages. They made the conscious effort and the conscious decision, and I didn't know that then, but I do know this now. But they made the conscious effort and the conscious decision to prioritize their marriages over their parenthood. And it was a smart decision because it showed me how to have a successful relationship, um, how to have a healthy how to have healthy relationships, how to interact with people, that weren't in like I guess I want to say hierarchy type thing, because there's parent over the child, blah blah blah. But when you're with your spouse, it's an equal playing field. So I personally believe that, going back to what we said, it's doing more detriment to put them in front of the needs of your spouse, of your partner, because it's showing them that no matter what, they come before all that shit. It doesn't even matter. And you leave your partner by the wayside, and then you fuck yourself in the ass in the
I
long
can
run.
agree.
Yeah,
I
I can
definitely
definitely
agree.
agree on that. I definitely, my husband and I, we've done therapy. We've had like talks. Like there'll be times where we will send our kids away, like to the grandparents, so we can work on ourselves, because our kids are sponges. They soak
Mm-hmm.
in and take up everything. So it's like
Right.
if they see like a whole bunch of bad moments going between their parents, they're going to soak that in and be like, oh, well, maybe this is normal, or maybe this is okay. And I
Right.
didn't like that at all. So it's like
Right.
before we even did our little sit downs, our therapies, or our little getaways so we can like bring ourselves back together, I would send the kids away. Like, look, go have fun with the grandparents. We got to work on us. I like, I don't want anybody coming at me, but I've always put my husband before my kids, because it's like if we're not good, they're not going to be good. And
Right.
I want them to grow up in a way where they're like, well, my parents made sure that everything was straight around the house, so we'll be good. So when they pass it on to their kids and on and on and on, they know what to do. So that's why I said, luckily, I'm in this fortunate situation where we can do that, where some people, they
Mm-hmm.
just can't,
Right.
like, so definitely put the
I think
hubs
it
over the
also has to
kids.
do
Sorry,
with
kids.
how involved the father is, or whichever parent we gonna talk about.
Yes,
I kind of feel like if, and I'm
indeed.
just because I'm the woman, so I'm going to talk about the father. So if I'm in a household where the man is not a present, active father, I'm going to feel like I have to kind of overcompensate. I'm going to feel like I'm going to say I'm taking on the brunt of responsibility. So therefore, I'm going to feel like I have to put my kids before you because you're not putting your kids at all. You know what I'm saying? So
I don't call that
I
overcompensating
mean,
though. I
whatever
think that's just
whatever you want to
called
call it, but
stepping
I think
up.
I feel like when if you
I
Yeah.
have
agree, Show.
the if again I'm speaking for me whatever if the father is active in presence, like not just a body in the house but actually a present father, he's going to be doing his part where I don't have to put the kids in front of him. You know what I'm saying? He's going to be doing his part where we will be doing the kids together. It's not just me doing the kids. We're doing the kids
Right.
together. We're taking care and raising them together, instilling those responsibilities, instilling those habits, instilling all those things we're supposed to instill as parents. We're doing
Mm-hmm.
that together.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So I don't have to do that on my own where I feel like I have to put them before you because you're not doing your job. You're not stepping up and being present and active in their life. So I kind of almost feel like I have to put them before you. That's what I said. I think it depends on if the other person is actually active and present and they're doing their job as well.
Yeah, because you can be there and not be
I
there.
I can see that.
Exactly.
I can definitely,
Let me
yeah.
let me ask let me ask the question though. Would it Would it matter if it was a stepdad?
For me, no, because for me, if I'm marrying you, you are coming in as that role. You are my husband, so you are their stepfather, father, what bonus father, whatever people want to call that person. You are agreeing to step into that role.
Mm-hmm.
I'm now again. It's just been me and my kid for a good 8 years, so that would be an adjustment I would have to do as far as letting somebody else discipline my kid. I mean, I don't even beat my kid. And that's not because I don't believe in beating my kid. She just
Doesn't deserve it.
doesn't
You're
need
right, she doesn't
beating.
deserve it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she hasn't done anything to deserve a beating. But it's like, as far as somebody like, disciplining my kid, yeah, that's something I'm
Discipline
going to have
doesn't
to
mean
adjust
beating
to.
them.
But again, I'm bringing you into that role. So I'm going to expect you to play that role. Again, that whole submission episode. If that is the role that you are supposed to be taking, I expect you to play that role full force. So for me, no, if you are a stepdad, again, you need to be present and active because why are you here?
Okay.
But I also think conversations like that are important to have during the dating phase.
Oh, of course.
Mhm.
Because
Definitely
if we're
agree.
not on the same playing field, it's not even going to get to a committed relationship.
Definitely agree.
And disciplining a child doesn't always result in I'm gonna beat that ass.
Right.
Right.
It could be so many other options for disciplinary options out there.
Right.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, I feel like, yeah, in that situation, when that person is stepping into a relationship with someone that already has children, they're going to assume that role. So it's like when you propose to that person, you're also proposing to that child. Like you're proposing like, look, I want to be in your life, but hey, I want to be in your life too. I want to be that figure that you're missing. I want to be that figure that's whatever. So for that step parent situation, like it's a package deal. You can't just be like, "Oh, I'm just in it for you and not your kid." You can't do that.
Don't go too deep, girl. We got a whole episode on that
I know,
one.
Yeah, because I have some input on that.
I stopped. But when my husband proposed to me, I know it wasn't just him. It was our son as well. And
Right.
I'm like, I'm taking all y'all on. Like I've been with you guys for this amount of time. I'm good with it. We doing this together. We out. So it's literally a package deal. You can't just be like, oh, I'm in it just for this one thing and not the other. No, you're in for all of it.